The Indian Navy's continuing fighter jet procurement is building up the curiosity for all of us. According to certain internal sources, the Indian government is now intending to do some planning. The Indian government intends to divide the MRFA program deal of 114 fighter jets. The Indian Air Force and Navy will negotiate their own deal about the procurement. According to sources in the Indian Defence and Security Establishment, instead of obtaining 114 fighters all at once, as was previously intended, the government is considering placing an initial purchase for 54 aircraft for the IAF. This would include buying 18 fighters off the shelf from a foreign original equipment manufacturer (OEM) and building 36 in India through a joint venture under Make in India. India has already purchased 36 Rafale fighter jets from Dassault Aviation and has established 2 training centers with 2 distinct simulators. In France, each facility can accommodate 72 aircraft, therefore India's decision to build 2 separate sites for only 36 aircraft came as a surprise and an indication that more Rafale fighters could be purchased. Dassault Aviation has previously stated that a minimum order of 100 fighters was required to open a production line in India. Future Rafale purchases will be less expensive than the 36 that have already been ordered. Because India paid for the creation of 2 sites for just 36 aircraft, the cost of establishing the facility and training will be lowered. These sites can easily accommodate additional Rafale squadrons at a low cost. Furthermore, under the government's new policy, future Rafale fighter jets will be provided with no offsets, cutting the price even further. The Rafale is the IAF's 7th fighter, an achievement that sets it apart from other major air forces around the world. It has also been learned that the Navy is considering purchasing fighters for an aircraft carrier on its own, rather than tagging along with the IAF. If the Navy decides to follow its own procurement route, rather than partnering with the IAF, Boeing will have an advantage. This is due to the fact that its single-seater and twin-seater are both capable of operating from the aircraft carrier, as opposed to the Rafale's twin-seater, which operates from the shore. Interoperability is another issue that Boeing is fighting for. The Super Hornets, according to the US company, are compatible with systems and platforms that the Indian Navy already employs or has acquired, such as the MH-60 Romeo anti-submarine helicopters and the P-8I Poseidon long-range maritime aircraft. According to Boeing, the aircraft, which can carry more anti-ship missiles than the Rafale Marine, will grow more potent as all assets communicate with one another and provide a comprehensive view of the zone of operations. Recently, the New Zealand Boeing P-8 came in India to demonstrate its ability to work alongside the F-18 and other fighter-compatible aircraft. It definitely indicates that the Navy may order F-18 aircraft for naval versions, while the Indian Air Force may continue to use the Rafale. The main reason why India does not want to reject Rafale is that this aircraft has already been purchased and trained Indian Air Force personnel. They will benefit more if they purchase additional comparable type fighter jet fleet. The government has yet to reveal whether the contract would go to Boeing or Dassault. Share your thoughts on both aircraft and who you believe will be the stronger player for the Indian Navy and Air Force.